What's up, guys? So I'm going home right now. It's almost 9 p.m. Munich city center to my place. Like that. I just wanted to record this video because I realized or learned a lesson about how we should never, ever, ever sacrifice or give up or lose the balance between mind and the body, or balance between arts and science. Never. This is gonna cost you a lot. Your life, your lifestyle, your body, your health, where you're headed in the lifestyle. So why am I talking about this never lose the balance between arts and science or body and mind? Because in this modern society, people study or major in university for one thing. Maybe science, maybe biology, maybe chemistry, maybe business, maybe philosophy, maybe communication, whatever your majors are, you pick one. And then that's either arts or science. And there's already dichotomy between arts and science right there. And when do you start studying for university? Since high school, right? And what would you do if you go to a workplace? If you have a professional career, like me, a software engineer, what would most software engineers do? I can tell you that. I can tell you most of them just do their stuff. And outside their work, then it's really rare for, let's say, software engineer or engineer kind of type to explore quite an opposite side from what they're doing. For example, arts. Maybe doing painting, maybe do photography, maybe doing dancing, maybe do music, maybe playing violin, piano, or some kind of music, or opposite, painting, drawing, or going to gym and exercise, or hiking. Hiking is kind of okay, but really becoming athletic at the same time, being logically smart. That's what I'm talking about. Many people spend so much time in their life focusing on either logic in their brain, or they focus too much on emotion. So for example, the huge dichotomy, if you're a DJ, or if you're a dancer, if you're a musician, then you're gonna be pretty good at dealing with the emotion. But if you're software engineer, chances are most of them are not really exploring other side of their brain, like emotional intelligence or being in touch with their emotion, expressing, because 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, what they're doing is focusing on their logic, their system thinking, not really being in touch with emotions. And that compounded over a few months, few years, because you at least study 4 years at university, and after that you work 3 years, 5 years, you spend 10 years focusing on one-sided thing, which is either focusing too much on logic's brain, or maybe ignoring about your emotions. And that's why it's going to be super hard to maintain a balance once you become adult and then start having a professional job. Same thing. Never lose the balance between mind and body. If you're an engineer, chances are you're going to be sitting at a desk 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week for 180 hours a month at the desk, and you don't move around, right? And so most of them are not really going to gym, maybe some of them, but most of them don't really incorporate that kind of lifestyle. And look around, they're not gonna be fit, they're not gonna be healthy, drinking pops and sodas, eating snacks, sweets, sugary food, and they gain weight, they become obese, and then they lose touch with their body. So I went to bowling yesterday. Many of them were losing touch with the mechanics of their body because they don't know how to use their body. Just to walk around, having a good posture, or running around and do some stuff. They lose balance and they get injured. You never want to lose balance between body and mind, because once you lose that balance, it'll be so hard. You can imagine probably pianists or violinists who are super skinny. They don't work out because they are focusing too much on their playing music. Or the opposite example is software engineer or accountant. They focus too much on desk work, so they don't really work out. Same thing. If you're athlete, maybe baseball player or football player, or maybe boxer, You go to gym or you exercise all the time, but they don't focus on brain. They don't read books. I'm really overgeneralizing it, but you can probably find some examples of people who are like that. If you're a musician, probably you're focusing on, being in touch with emotions, chords, how to play, music. It's all about like emotions. What about logical thinking? About personal finance? Well, they're good at psychology, but software engineers are not necessarily good at human psychology, like reading people. So really, I see like in the professional world, this world, everything is kind of like man-made. Like in university major, academics, that's man-made. And arts and science, that's man-made. If you're going back to like 1300, like 1400th century, where there was like Renaissance time, they always focused on the combination balance of arts and science. But since then, we lost the balance. So we are like really unbalanced right now in this modern society. Either working too hard and not going to gym or exercise or outdoor, or they either too much into like the body and exercising, but they're not really good at thinking. That's what I wanted to talk about. Never lose touch, never lose balance between mind and body. Never lose balance between arts and science. This is really important. It's gonna cost you a lot in terms of health and fitness and the way you think. Anyways, I'm gonna get on the train, going home. So just wanted to make a rant video about it because this is really important.